these Easter egg packs are very, very interesting, and the route that you take with it, it could be very, very devastating to your cash flow, dog. Like, if you guys want to go with it, you got to look. All I can tell you is this, right? Make sure you're using the free stuff that you get. For instance, with this week's house rules, go into Draft Champs, get as many wins as you can, and go that route. Because the only thing I can tell you is this, right? The only people that are going to really make out with this are the people that get a lot of these, and when they open, you know, hopefully you get a lot of tier 4s. Because these tier 2, tier 3, tier 1s, they're going to be all garbage. The market itself right now is so bad, it doesn't even really matter. So whatever these cards turn out to be, you're going to have to make sure that, you know, I think the best bet to go is to go with this. Now, if you just think for whatever reason that the tier 4, just keep this in mind, right? You can see now that you need 36,000 to get a 97 overall random color smash hero, right? So this one right here, the 88 plus color smash hero, you see how it's like 52? This one over here is 42. It's because obviously it goes up a little bit by the overall. That's an 84. This is an 88. But you can pull some of those higher ones, you know, the Derwin James, all the other good stuff, right? We don't know what the master is going to be until April 16th. So because of that, it seems like I would rather spend all my picks on this as opposed to doing this. Because what's going to happen is even if these pulls are glitchy, right? Let's just say like go back to Christmas when everything was being released, you know, later on, and you know a lot of people had a lot of the actual packs that were able, you know, the presents. I mean, that were actually open to be the higher overalls. You see what happened to their prices when the market got flooded? They set out to be like a very, very high standard, and then once everybody opened everything up, it just dropped immediately. Now, with the way the market is right now, I don't really see how or why this would be something that you couldn't make coins off of now by just gambling with this. Because as they continue to release more players, it's going to be more likely that you get lucky and pull like a 99 JJ Watt or whatever from this than it would for you to get something that's just going to have more value than what this is going to be, because this is 36,000 at a 97. So more than likely, it'll be just the name that you'll be going after with the tier 4 egg. So when you look at it like this, right, you got to be very, very careful, because I wouldn't recommend getting the tier 4 egg, just because no matter what you get out of that, more than likely you'll still be able to pull in this. You see what I'm saying? Like, most of you guys have pulled a lot of the higher overall cards using this set right here. The 84 plus overall. You guys pulled like 6 Cam Newtons. I saw a guy the other day pulling all kinds of, what was the other thing that this dude pulled? A Stephon Diggs, the new 98 or whatever he is. So the opportunity of this right here, the excitement is not the same, because it was like 1,100, you know, whatever the currency was, flakes, snow, whatever, for the presents. Because the amounts are so high, for 10 of these, it's going to cost you 89,000 picks. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff that's going on inside of it. So in all actuality, the whole nature of the business is they want you to be able to do this and get the players, and you know what I'm saying? Buy packs, get as many of the things as you can, and then go from there. Let's take a look at this set though. Okay, so 97 overall is not a nat this time, because you know EA is good for giving out nats when you're spending $100. Like, it just turns them on like excessively. So look, let's peep this, right? Understand what I'm trying to tell you with the way that this goes. If you are somebody that's going to actually purchase packs, and you're going to get, like, you know, decent things, and you want to, you know, quick sell it and you know, buy some of these random eggs and see how it turns out, I'm not going to stop you from doing it. But I just have to make sure that I point out that it's a very, very hefty thing that you're investing in, when more than likely you could probably gain a lot more by just doing this set. Like, say you pull 10 of these, right? You have a it's a high likelihood you're going to pull JJ Watt or one of these other idiots that are going for whatever they're going for. So let's go take a look at some of the prices right now and see what's happening inside the store, just to give you guys an idea of what's going on and what you got to look forward to. Because if it was something like with the presents, I got a lot of presents, because then again, at that time, the ratio and the prices and the way the market was, it made sense to do it. Right now, this is very, very dangerous. You could literally, one of you guys are going to go bankrupt, because for some reason you guys don't listen to me, and then you gamble, and then it's like, all right, yo, why did I do that? And then it turns out that the players are a lot cheaper than they're supposed to be. So now let's take a look at what's going on, because you got to remember, both currencies equal picks. This color mash, smash, whatever kind of bath I was taking, a splish splash, whatever you want to call it, right? It still picks currency for right now. So you could always go back to the other picks currency with the other players that were there prior to this. I'm just pointing that out. You may not get as many, picks, but it's still there. Now look, let's look at the highest overall. J.J. Watt is a 99. He's gold, right? This is the situation that you're going to have. If you go right now, let's just say, for instance, you go right now and you gamble inside that 88 plus overall set and you pull one J.J. Watt. Unless they give you a Randy Moss, which his price will plummet anyway, like it did when it went with Christmas, it was like 2 million coins. I was that idiot that bought it for 2 million coins, and like 2 days later, he's at 1.4, and then after that, it was just like people knew he wasn't really running at the speed that they thought he was running at, and it was just like, all right, it's a wash. It's Madden 19. Let's move on amicably and know that we just got dealt with, right? Say for whatever reason, you gamble right now with that 88 plus, and you pull J.J. Watt, who, by the way, his numbers are straight garbage. Say you pull him, and you're able to get rid of him for whatever the lowest one is there, like say like 570, right? Say you get rid of him for 570. That will amount to a lot more than what you would accumulate by spending a lot on eggs. And this is only if you're not spending real money. I just want to point that out. If you're buying packs and you're going after it and you're just enjoying the promo, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not spending any more money on the game, so I'm just going like strictly right now, not spending anything. If you were to gamble inside that set and you pull J.J. Watt right now, you're going to make out a lot more than what you would actually get by gambling with the eggs, just based on the prices of what the eggs are. And again, Randy Moss is the only thing that could turn the needle. Like, if you don't get a Randy Moss or something like that and they don't release him, they would have to release another known name, Bo Jackson, Michael Irvin. They have to do something else. They would need to do something else to be enticing to everyone. There is no other way. Like, I can't even think of another card, guys. And I'm really trying to make it as logical as possible. I can't think of another card that I'm going to go crazy over other than like Randy Moss right now. You know, like I told you guys, maybe Harold Carmichael, but it's like they have to give us a new name. And you can see that people are like, yo, that J.J. Watt is trash. It's not selling, right? So this is what I propose for you guys to do. I say that we all do the house rules this week. That's in MUT drafts, right? You get the free player. That's obviously going to be a Nat card. After you get that card, what is the rewards information? Is this showing house rules too, or is it just, what is house rules? It's not showing it right there. Let me go over to inside here. Is it going to show it in here? No, it's still not showing it in there. All right, so it's not showing the actual rules, but you're going to get a Nat, one of those color splash players, I believe, right? The limited event or instinct. Oh, you know what? You know where you can see it? My bad, guys. We'll go right back to the MUT details at the front of the screen right there. The MUT level objectives and MUT level, and we'll be able to see it there. All right, so look. You're going to get, you win, this is 5 games, you got to win 10. You're going to get the 97 Nat Color Smash player. Now, with that, this is what I'm going to do with mine. I am going to, quick sell it. It's going to be done, finished, over. That's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's a wrap, bro. Wrapperoni with cheese. We're done. Get that. Okay, now this, can we complete all the Color Smash tasks on this list to earn a random tier 1 egg? That's cool. We did this one already. 200 rush yards in house rules. So, in this, bro, we rush for 200 total yards. We only rush for 31 yards, really? That doesn't seem right, because I've been running the ball a lot. 50 yards in a single house rules event. All right, we're gonna have to get 50 yards. So I'm gonna have to come out running the ball in one of the games, but it's gonna be very difficult because you only get 2 chances at a first down, and it's 1st and 5. But look, after we get the next 5 wins, right? This is what I propose to all of you. We go and we use that Nat, quick sell it. The 97 Nat, get rid of it. Take the picks, and we gamble off of the 88 overall. What is this? What are they giving me? What? Okay, let me get my picks real quick. All right, whatever. All right, so look. Now we go back. We're going to go back into the store real quick. All right, let's go back into... No, I don't want this, bro. You serious? Let's go right back inside. Because remember, this is the gamble, right? Right here at this moment, the highest point that you can go to is that J.J. Watt right now. If you wait a little bit, obviously it'll go more. You got a chance at Stephon Diggs in this one, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the biggest thing that when it comes to these promos in the currency, that Stephon Diggs, I've seen at least 3 people pull it from the 84 overall set. And that's available until April 10th, 2019. So whenever you're watching this video, if it's inside that time frame, if you got time to do it, that seems like the more logical play. But again, the 500K that you can get See, this right here might be juice simply because it's 88 plus. So they're giving you, it's costing a little bit more, but it might be a little bit more juiced. And like for just the randomness of it, let's open one with the 5,200 that we got. Let's just open one up and see what's good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we pull J.J. Watt in the first pull. Oh, it's color splash. All right, so I'm going to put this remote down, and I'm going to walk away, and I'm going to tell you guys again. You see why I tell you what I tell you? And I'd even do a prayer. I know a lot of you guys probably did the prayer right before I pulled the pack, but just think about that for a second. We just got a Derwin James for 50, whatever amount that was, right? That is absolutely glitchy. That's 35,200 picks. So I have no use for this card. You see what I'm saying? This goes to the J.J. Watt Colors Master Set. I have no use for this card. Let's take a look at it, though, and see what's going on with it. Let's compare him to Steve Atwater. So both of them start off with a 93 speed. The only thing is that Atwater is actually a legend, right? So we got the man coverage is higher. Zone coverage is going to still be kept to a 99 if we wanted to keep him. Pursuit is lower. Play recognition is lower. Tackling is better. Acceleration, whatever. So look, Derwin James, I raid sold his rookie premiere. I have no use for him. I don't know. Would he get a power-up? I don't think they've released his power-up yet, though. But that was a crazy animation that we just got. And again, we can probably make out, like, this is the thing, right? These, like I told you before I pulled that, it's going to be a little bit more juice just because it's a little bit more picks. And EA wants you spending coins and doing whatever else, right? So now let's go take a look at what his price value is. Let's see what he's dealing with around the ranges of what he's doing. So he's a 97. Where is he? All right, he's right there. Let's go. What is he going for right now? All right, so he's at 270. And primarily, okay, that bid is at 259. So we just made 200. Let's just say we made 270K. All right, let's just say we put, you know what I'm saying? We did that. It is what it is. He's probably the best strong safety in the game with his height and everything that he has. If he gets a power up. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments because I've used this guy. If he gets that fast speed and his build and the way that EA has him glitchy in this game, he will be one of the top strong safeties in the game, hands down. It is what it is. And that's simply all that it is. But if you wanted to go and say, you know what, that's 270, let's go to the actual set with with J.J. Watt because he's in the 2s or whatever. I mean, he's in the 5s or whatever, right? Like 570. I don't think he's going to sell. I don't think J.J. Watt, that's, in my opinion, this is like the worst card that they could have put for that because of, just because. And then all the players that they put are going to be in the 2s, right? Yeah. So Derwin James is going to be one of the higher ones. So we could either just say, you know what, let's sell and let's take the coins and then we'll gamble later with the other net, which is what I feel that I'm going to do because I have no use for him. If he had a power-up, that'll be a different ballgame. But by the time they give him a power-up, it's going to be useless anyway because they waited too long to do it. But remember, guys, because this is a new promo and he got a higher card, they may release a power-up for him later, which would get him to about, okay, so what is he at? He'll go to 94, so he'll be +3. He'll be a 97 speed with just, the power-up, John Madden coach, and sprinter. He would be a 97 speed, which would be glitchy out there because Derwin James is just naturally glitchy in the game. Gambling right now with 35,200 picks, it might look pretty, but I don't want to go that route. I'm going to just go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to cut my losses. 270 is what what's going on right there. Let's just go ahead and just put them up for, 259 just to buy right now. And then somebody's going to buy them for the 259 and then we just call it like, whatever it is. We finish up our house rules and then we go from there and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? 259, that's it. And we just caked up, no issues. You know what I'm saying? Everybody left with all their body parts. EA didn't do nothing crazy to me and we move on like that. But I would really warn you guys to be very, very cautious if you decide to go the Easter egg route. Because the way the market is, I don't know what card they can actually give you to make it so that it's worth it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Let me know where you're going with it, your route. Detail it all for me. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.